What's up everybody, this is your favorite Holo guy speaking, and today on Holodisc we're gonna talk about all the games that are lined up for PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium on January 16th.
The Dragon Lord has returned!
Coming up first, we got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, a first-person action RPG that was released back in 2022. It's a spin-off in the Borderlands series and the sequel to Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. If you haven't played this game already, it's got flashy graphics, loot system is well done, the gunplay is pretty solid, and the dialogue is actually pretty funny.
I'm in!
You ready, newbie?
So overall, an absolute blast to play. So if you haven't played this game already, well, go check it out.
Complication.
The second game in our list is Hardspace Shipbreaker, a sci-fi action-adventure scavenging simulator which was released back in 2020. In this game, you play as an astronaut, and all you do is basically scavenging various shipwrecks in space and collecting materials and treasures. So for those of you who like some dystopian sci-fi stories and more calm and mild gameplay, Hardspace Shipbreaker might be an interesting choice for you. Coming up next, we got Lego City Undercover, where you play as an undercover police officer chasing down criminals in a massive open world with 12 districts and support for couch co-op split screen, where you can look forward to thrilling game nights with family or friends of all ages. Another open world game in our list is Just Cause 3, released back in 2015 for PlayStation 4. A huge sandbox of freedom, experimentation, and blowing up everything you come across. Seriously, the destruction in this game is next level. From buildings to bridges, everything you find in this world can be blown up. In this story, you are thrust into the boots of the iconic Rico Rodriguez as he returns to his homeland that's run by a dictator named Di Ravello, seeking world domination. As Rico, you must use the various tools at your disposal to free your nation from the dictator. The sports game of the month is none other than Session Skate Sim. As the name implies, this is a skating simulator with unique and creative tricks, various maps allowing you to grind your skating skills to perfection. The interesting replay mode that allows you to record epic stunts with custom camera settings. It's not as over the top as the Tony Hawk's games, but there's still fun to be had here, so make sure to check it out. Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun is a real-time tactical stealth game released back in 2016. Set in feudal Japan, you play as a samurai to liberate the region that's been taken over by a warlord. Due to the game's higher difficulty, strategy is incredibly important as you sneak your way into castles and camps and bring the invaders to justice. Up next, we have the narrative-focused Vampire the Masquerade Swansong, where you play as 3 different vampires from 3 factions, where you can harness their vampiric powers, embrace their desires and thirst for blood, and give in to their inner vampire, or pursue a more human path and face their demons in a heart-pounding story in which every choice you make decides the fate of Boston. It's an interesting game with high replay value as it's got branching paths and different endings based on your choices.
By the way, rumor has it goes straight to your underground lab.
Up next, we got the critically acclaimed Resident Evil 2 remake, which is one of the best modern survival horror games out there. The game was released back in 2019 with stunning graphics that was made possible using the powerful RE engine, which made the atmosphere of horror even more overwhelming and scary. The combat is awesome, the sound design, the enemy design, just everything about this game is pretty amazing. So instead of listening to me praise this game for 2 hours straight, just go download and play it and see it for yourself.
Scouring the wreckage for something to hold on to.
Surviving the Aftermath is a post-apocalyptic survival city building game. As town leader, you are tasked with building a settlement for your fellow survivors, sending them out for scavenging resources, and going up against random encounters in the wild. Over time, you'll be able to upgrade your buildings, discover new tech, and work with or go up against other players in the exciting online multiplayer mode. Coming up next, we have the classic games that are coming to PlayStation Plus Premium. First, we got Rallycross for PlayStation 1, which for its time was considered as one of the best and most advanced racing games. From car movement to mud particles, this game was considered revolutionary. Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed playing this game back when I was a kid in the OG PlayStation. So for those of you who want to feel that nostalgia again, well, now's your chance. Up next, we have Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. It's a love letter for the fans of the original Street Fighter games, which includes 12 Street Fighter games from the original Street Fighter 1, 2, and 3 to entire Alpha Series, Arcade Editions, and the Home Series. Lastly, we have the Final Fantasy spin-off series Legend of Mana and Secret of Mana, a JRPG fantasy game that perfectly blends the 16-bit era graphics and the solid gameplay comparable to the early Legend of Zelda games. And finally, as a quick bonus, we're gonna count down all the games that will be removed from PlayStation Plus Extra on January 16, starting with Unknown, Devil May Cry 5, It Takes Two, Jet, The Far Shore, The Missing JJ Macfield, and The Island of Memories, Mitsurugi Kamui Hikai, Pillars of Eternity 2, and SnowRunner. And finally, thank you all for watching my video. Please like and leave a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so, and ring the bell icon to be notified about our latest videos.